Hi, this is Catherine Minnick, and it's June 18th, 2025. I'm here to give a short update on the fundraiser for LD and also want to discuss something else. First of all, I want to say that I'm so happy to announce that the GoFundMe for LD has already raised $9,570 gross, and of that, LD has already received $9,270. So I'm hugely appreciative for all the donations and also for all the moral support, good vibes, prayers, love, everything else that has gone along, come to us relate to this fundraiser. And I know that LD and Mrs. LD are extremely grateful for all of the kindness that you've showed to them. So thank you very much. The next thing that I want to mention too is just wanted to remind people that if you are thinking of donating to LD, I do hope that you will consider using the GoFundMe platform because it is much more economically efficient. I already discussed this in my first video, but the difference is really stark. In other words, particularly if you use an Apple iPhone or an Apple iPad to make a donation, they take 30% right off the top, Apple does, and then it gets to the level, let's say you make a donation through Super Thanks on YouTube, then another 30% goes, and then Uncle Sam takes his cut. So this is just a huge diminution of the kindness, the generosity that you are trying to convey. You know, so much of it gets taken away by other entities. So I really hope that you'll consider using the GoFundMe platform, which basically ensures that LD will get 97% of what you give. So I hope that you will consider using this platform. And I guess the final thing that I want to say is that I am soliciting content from viewers. What kind of content? I'm hoping to make some videos that basically feature content regarding how LD has affected your life, improved your life, helped you attain sobriety or something along that lines. Why am I doing this? This has nothing to do with me trying to leech off of LD's fame or anything like that. I am trying to create videos that can drive traffic to my channel so that people can learn about the GoFundMe, basically. So these videos will be basically GoFundMe promo videos in a sense, but they will also, the focus will be to share content from viewers about how they have been positively affected by LD. So I am interested in contacting or connecting with you folks and hearing your stories. And as of now, I foresee lots of potential formats for how this could be conveyed. In other words, you might prepare a video in which you show yourself on camera. You might prepare a video in which you don't show yourself. You might not share your name. You might share your name. You might share just simply some kind of a written story that could be put on a video in some other format. So anything goes, anything is possible. One more thing that I'd like to emphasize is that I am currently in the process of having a lawyer draw up he's called it a license agreement, which would be an agreement between both parties on me using your content. And so that's currently in the works. I think I won't get that for another 7 or 10 days. I think it protects both sides. In other words, it's not a situation where you give me the stuff and I get to use it even if you don't like the way the final product that it appears in. No, you have the final say if it's used in some way that you don't like. So in other words, I think it's fair to both, but I don't have the license agreement yet, so things can't go forward. But I'm going to put an email address underneath this video so that you can contact me, and so that we can begin to touch base, and you can, you know, talk with me about what you might want to share. I guess my concept is that I would take, let's say, depending on how long people's, you know, contribution or content is, but, you know, try to make 4 or 5 minute videos that just, you know, little snapshots, little capture small stories about LD's impact on individuals. I think that that would be very powerful. I am also, and this is separate, I'm also in the process of trying to prepare another type of video, which would be basically, you might say, remixing content from his own videos, trying to pull out important information, important inspirational messages, etc., and package them in 4 to 5 minute videos that will, you know, move people, capture their attention. And again, the ultimate goal is to attract people to this fundraiser. And one more thing that I want to emphasize is, if I receive any income due to the traffic brought to my channel, anything that's related to LD's content, I will give that income to LD. I'm not doing any of this for my own benefit. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I'm not trying to take advantage of his content. I'm just simply trying to use this material to drive traffic to this channel so that people can learn about this fundraiser. And I have touched base with LD about these 2, you know, video concepts, and he is on board with that, so I don't see a problem. But anyhow, if you want to contribute any content, please contact me at the email that is listed below this video. And again, thank you so very, very much for your support of the fundraiser, either with an actual donation or through moral support. And again, if you haven't contributed, and if you're have an itch to do something nice for LD, I really encourage you to support him through this GoFundMe, since it is economically the very most efficient way to do so. So anyhow, I'm just thrilled at the way this community has come together to help LD. My heart is so warmed by this, and thank you to everybody hugely for all the love that you've shown to LD, and also just the, you know, appreciation that you've shown to me. I'm flattered. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it. So I hope that all of you have a great day today, a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.